So which of these questions are men least likely to give an honest answer to? It's does my bum look big in this? No, it doesn't.
So then, we're into the last part of this morning show. We're trying to find out if there are any... What? If there are any questions you should never ask a lover. Scott, Anne and Auntie's thoughts in just a moment. Yours too on the usual number, 0207 173 5555. Once again, the Sunday Express's S magazine has provided us with a fantastic talking point. It's not often anyone says that on daytime telly. A woman wrote to the mag's agony aunt with the following dilemma. She'd asked her boyfriend if he'd found any of her mates attractive, and to her horror, he told her he did. What a muppet. And now she can't get his reply out of her head, and it's ruining their sex life. She needs those pills out. Now, I won't bore you with the agony aunt's answer. It was the usual not very helpful flim-flam, but it did get me wondering, what other questions should you never ask a lover? Are you ever going to marry me? It's one of my pets. Does my bum look in this, but big in this, obviously? What would you change about me? That's a good one. What's that you're looking at on the computer? Now, these are all questions where an honest answer might not be the smartest response. I'm never going to marry you. Your backside is enormous. I'd like you to have bigger breasts and talk less. I wasn't looking at anything on the computer. So the issue... Don't ask questions you don't want answered. Or does any question go, but only fools answer truthfully? I was at a gig last night, Natalie Merchant, love her to bits. I've had a crush on Natalie Merchant forever, and I told my girlfriend this as the concert began. She didn't even ask, I just told her, I've had a crush on this woman forever. Not the smartest move of my life, no. I have to say. It was as her pincers went through my arm. But you're mine, she said. But she's looking at me, Natalie's looking at me. Anne, have you ever asked any awkward questions?
I'm sure I have, but I've got a friend who got married shotgun wedding because she got pregnant, and a few years later her husband asked her, was that pregnancy really an accident?
That's
and
a good one.
she should never have
What did she say?
him.
What did she say?
She admitted that she'd done it deliberately. And I tell you what, it nearly broke up the whole marriage. Just that... yeah, I'm not surprised, so the men were. But it was just... I mean, she should never have answered it, or she should have lied, or something. I can't...
This is the point, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not the question, Anthony, it's the answer.
It's the answer, and I've been in them situations, trust me. And I'm very black and white, I'm not grey. I'll tell you how it is, you know? And which sometimes gets me into trouble, you know? My ex once said, do you like my dress? I went, no, it looks rank. And she went, well, that's not nice. I went, well, would you want me to say, oh, you look lovely, and then go out and then people are talking about your dress?
You just got to be more aware of what you say.
There's no way to answer it, really.
I know, there's no right or wrong, but I thought, well, we've been together now for X amount of months, and I feel like I'm comfortable with you, blah, blah, blah.
Well, I guess that's like Anne's scenario of her friend there, is that, you know, X number of years down the line, everything's very
they were this wonderful, fantastic family, but answering that one question nearly put it all to wrong. Yeah.
And the whole lover thing and all that, how many lovers have you had? Well, if you say 2,
hopeless.
then you lie, and if you say 15, then you're...
There's no right answer to it.
You can't win with that.
You can never win.
I can't remember. That's not a good answer
no,
either.
That's not either.
Can't remember because there's so many, or can't remember because you started when you were 12. Scott, any awkward questions you've faced or answered?
I'm the kind of person that would ask those questions and then get an honest answer and go, oh. So I
can't believe you said that.
I wish I hadn't asked. Yeah. So I mean, I think I've done both things, but I'm quite sensitive. I'm quite aware of what I say. So I don't think if I was the asker, I would ever ask those questions.
No. The best one is, do you love me? I like fish. Do you know what I mean?
I really, really like you.
Yeah,
Never the same.
I've said that before.
Have you? That never washes, that one. Never
That's
washes.
why I'm single for 2.5 years, mate.
It's a very awkward one, because that is a deal breaker, isn't it? Do you love me?
You can't have any hesitation at all. You've got to just go back. Yes.
But what if you don't...
Sort it later. At least you've got thinking time later.
I'm
but
not sure. I'm not sure that's such a big question.
Yes.
Because if later on, right, you say that, I love you, but I'm not in love with you, or something like that. One of these, the Common Garden get-outs, right? Then you are a liar.
She'll never forget it.
I know, but that's because you should never have asked the question. Never ask the question.
I think you know when to ask that question. I think, as a person, if you're not going to go, do you love me, because it's a massive question, unless you kind of know that they do.
I've done the whole...
Do you still love me? It's even more dodgy. Do you still love me? No, that's awful. That's totally...
This is great.
It's all...
I love it.
I can feel my backside twitching. Let's throw it open to you. Let's throw it open to you. What question should you never ask? What should you never answer, Kirsty?
We have Julie, and she's on line 1.
Julie, good morning.
Good morning.
What question should you never ask or never answer?
Well, my partner asked, I asked him how many people he had slept with when we first got together, and he said 5, and I thought, oh, that's good. I was a bit shocked, but I thought that was good.
Shot
Then he
small or
asked
shot,
me,
shot,
and
shot?
I said 180. And he was absolutely horrified that I'd slept with 180 people.
180 blokes! Where did you start?
But I am 40, so surely that makes a difference. I've experienced life. But I married him, and he still brings it up now, and it's causing problems now. We're married. He's still bringing up, I can't believe you slept with that many men.
Neither can we, said the lady in the audience. Now, I'm going to come on side with you here, Judy, because Judy's 40, right? You're legally allowed to have sex from the age of 16. She's working out at a lot less than 1 partner a year. That's not a huge amount. We just got so used to everybody lying about how many partners they have, and these surveys where it's 7 and 8 all the time. I'm with you, Julie, but just goes to show you gave the wrong answer, though, didn't it? In future, I would suggest all women, when asked how many people they've slept with, come up with the answer 3. By and large, yeah?
Yeah,
3?
you reckon that's acceptable,
Yeah.
do you?
Oh,
really.
dear heavens to Betsy, I'm glad we've got through that. That is all we have time for today. Many, many thanks to everyone who picked up the old dog and bone. We couldn't have done it without you, and apologies if we've left you hanging on the line. Better luck next time. You are such a troublemaker, Anthony. It's great to see you once again. It really is a reason to watch Casualty, ladies and gentlemen. Scott and Anne, we'll see you tomorrow. One more time for the panel, ladies and gentlemen. Come on. Great audience, too. Thank you.